Hey, what's up, everybody? This is another episode of Real Life Solutions with Uncle T. I'd like to thank all my subscribers, all my new subscribers. I appreciate you guys supporting me. I thank you for coming back to my channel, giving me questions, putting comments in. I really so much appreciate you guys. Tonight, how do you deal with a partner that does not want to change? How do you deal with that? From what I've seen, it's acceptable behavior. If they don't want to change, I see the woman continue to still be with him, support him. He doesn't change. He does what he wants to do. He carries on, and all you do is fight. You complain. Nothing changes whatsoever. After a while, the relationship just starts getting real toxic. Is this you that I'm talking about? Are you still with this same guy that you've been complaining about for the past year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, and he still hasn't changed yet? I can tell you right now, don't click away, because I'm going to tell you right now why he won't change, and I can tell you exactly when he will change. Watch this. Now, I want to tell you, how do you know if he even wants to change? Okay? Some of the complaints that I've heard is he doesn't make time for me and the kids. You know, he's emotionally, he's physically abusive, he's verbally abusive to me. He always calling me bitches and calling me whore. Call me out of my name, always dropping F-bombs, you know, and the kids see how disrespectful he is. And there are times when he has been frequently unfaithful. He has messed around on me. And these are some of the complaints I hear women say. Getting drunk all the time, doing drugs, have a real negative attitude when I confront him about the situation or try to talk to him about anything. Spending too much money, doesn't give an account for the money. Is this situation sounds familiar to you? Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, I got a news flash for all you ladies. Maybe it's vice versa. Maybe it's a woman who won't change. But the majority of these situations is usually the man involved. I'm going to tell you right now, you can't change your partner. That's not your job. A lot of women, what I've found over the years, women want to be DIY crafters. They want to do-it-yourself projects on men. I think I can change the look. I think I can knock down this wall. I can add another room over here. We're gonna put some turn this room into an office, and we're gonna add on an extra room. And that's how you look at your man, as he's a DIY project. He's not a project. I don't know why women are so attracted to these guys that they see as a project. I can fix him. I can change him. I have said this over and over and over again. Accept it. You can only change yourself. You cannot change someone else. Your actions can help support the change in a person, but you cannot change nobody. Your actions may trigger your partner to change. A man is not going to change until they're ready to change. Let me tell you why a man is not going to change: because you think he should. Fact number one, I don't care how fine you are. You can be the most beautiful woman in the world. I don't care who you are. We've seen it with celebrities. Celebrities get cheated on. They can be the finest women in the world. Their husbands will still cheat on them. Why is that? Men will not change until they see value in you and they see you as a valuable prize. And then they will change because they do not want to lose this valuable prize. They will not change until then. He has to see value in you before he changes. He will not do it. It's just like anything else. A woman, I hear men say, if it wasn't for my wife, I don't know where I would be because that woman changed me. No, that woman didn't change you. She don't have the power to change you. You change yourself. She was an influence because you saw value in her. And that's why the man changed, because he saw value in her and he changed. And he did not want to lose what he saw, and she was a prize in his life, and that's why he changed. She was just the influence or the trigger that made him want to change. So it is not your responsibility to change your partner. You can always find ways to support them, but it's up to them to want to change. Go to your comments. I want you to tell me how you feel about that, because some of you would disagree. But I'm telling you right now, I've been around men all my life, and you don't have the power to change a man. I don't care how beautiful you are, how nice your body is. I don't care how much you bat your eyelashes and you talk sweet to that man. If that man does not want to change, he is not going to change for you. And a lot of you women always ask the question, I do everything for him. Why does he treat me like this? Why does he do this? Why does he do that? Why he mess around on me and he got a good woman at home? Why does he do that? He does not see value in you. He does not see you as a valuable commodity. You are not the prize. He doesn't see you as the prize. He just see you as somebody to kick it with, somebody to pass time by with. But until he see you as a precious jewel that he does not want anybody else to get, and see you as the prize, then he will change, because he realized I got a good thing and I'm not going to lose this, because this is a once in a lifetime prize and I'm not going to lose it. I'm going to do what I need to do to keep this woman. Now, what we have to do now, we have to face the issues, right? We have to face the issues. Now, when sharing your love for your partner, right? Express your concerns and your fears, all right? This is what you have to do. You have to share your love, I love you, but I'm going to be very firm with you, and express your concerns and your fears for the future of the relationship. Now, remember what I'm getting ready to tell you now. You can't change what you won't confront. Let me say that again. You cannot change what you won't confront. You're going to have to confront some issues, okay? You're going to have to confront some issues. And the only way to change the situation is to tell your partner how you feel about the situation and have a serious discussion about what you can do, how both of you can try to work it out, how we can resolve the issue. But until you get enough nerve to confront the situation, nothing is going to change. Now, when you're dealing with this situation, you're going to have to talk about it. You're going to have to come out of your comfort zone. You're going to have to talk to this man or your partner or this woman. You're going to have to talk to him. You're going to have to be warm, not confrontational, because that you're not going to solve anything if you go in there like a bull in a china shop. Okay, you need to brainstorm. Maybe you need to write a list before you even discuss this stuff. You need to brainstorm, and you need to discuss some solutions to the problems that you feel that we have. Okay, you want to choose a time where you both can sit down and talk. Don't lecture them like they're a little kid. Don't lecture them, but you want to stick to the topic and identify the problem. When you come home from work, I work too, and I'm tired. I would like to know, how can you help me with the children so that we can get everything done, homework, get the cooking done, get the food prepared, and we both can sit down and relax? How can you help me achieve this so that it could be a win-win situation for both of us? That's how you have to talk, okay? That's how you're going to have to confront the problem. Because if you confront the problem is that every time you come home from work, I'm tired, you come home, you sit on the chair, you want to drink a beer, you want to do this and do this, I'm tired of your crap, and if you don't help me out, it's going to be some problem. No, don't come in here like that, because you're not going to resolve anything if you come like that. Stay on the topic. You might have to write these topics down so that you can discuss these issues. Talk about what you want. Don't talk about what you want. Don't talk about what you don't get. Let me say that again. Talk about what you want. Don't talk about what you don't get. Because when you talk about what you want, then you maybe negotiate and get what you want. Because we already know what you're not getting. What we need to focus on is what you need. Okay? And we want to explain what's going to make you both happy. Okay? And always remember this from Uncle T. You don't get what you deserve. You get what you negotiate. Okay? You don't get what you deserve, because we all believe we deserve everything. We deserve the best of everything. But you only get what you negotiate. What the other person is willing to compromise and give you, that's only what you're going to get. So you always got to be a good negotiator. Now, after you've gone through that phase, maybe that was a good idea. Maybe that was a bad idea. Now you have to look at, okay, this individual is not going to change. He's not going to change. You know, he's just enjoying the cookies. You know, we done been together 4 or 5 years. He ain't changing. He don't want to change. He's enjoying the we're cohabitating together. We're not even married, but he wants to act like we're married and want to tell me what to do and want to try to control me. No, you're going to change, or there is no more me and you. It has to be that straightforward. If you don't want to change, there is no more me and you. Do you understand that? Okay? Ending the relationship may be necessary. Okay? If the issue is going to be a deal breaker, the individual will not change, she won't change, or he won't change, and it goes against your values, and the behavior puts your family at risk, your children at risk, that's the deal breaker. You might have to look at, okay, I think it's just going to be me. I think that I'm just going to be by myself. I think I'm going to be by myself, me and the kids, or by myself if we don't have children. I got to let you go, because I'm not going to give you the opportunity to waste another day in my life. No more. I'm not going to give you the opportunity to waste no more time in my life. I done gave you 3 years. I done gave you 4 years, 6 years, 7 years, and you still don't want to change. And I just like to throw in there, it don't take 7 years for a person to realize they want to marry you. I keep hearing, oh, I'm trying to get myself together. Did you need 7 years to get yourself together? You know, don't let somebody waste your life and keep giving them chance. Women, like I said before, women see men as a DIY project. Don't do that. Don't do that, because women want to believe there's good in everybody. He's got potential. It's like that little house that maybe, you know, the gutters are falling off of it. Maybe, you know, the shrubbery is growing up. A few rotten boards on the house. But if I was to invest about $60,000 in that house got potential. I could flip that house, and I could make a profit off that house. That's what a lot of you women are doing to men. You see that he has potential, and you think you're going to flip him. and he's going to turn into this Prince Charming, and he's going to be this gold mine of a man, the man that all the women wish they had never overlooked. No, you can't flip a man like they do on TV with these houses. Now, what I'm going to do is, if you may have to reevaluate the situation, right? This is some of the questions you may have to ask yourself. Is this a temporary situation, crisis, or is this really the end of the relationship? What is the best thing? You have to ask yourself these questions. What is the best thing that could possibly happen if we stay together? If he doesn't change or she don't change, if I stay and continue in this relationship, what is the best thing could possibly happen? If you're married, what is the best thing that could happen if I divorce this individual? If I divorce them, how much better would my life be if I was divorced then? How much better would it be? Would my life be so much better if I was to go ahead and start this paperwork and divorce her or divorce him? Or what is the worst thing could happen if we stay together? That's another question. What's the worst thing could happen? Could this relationship get real toxic? We might have some DV issues where the police coming out and somebody going to jail because we're putting hands on each other because it's done got that bad. What's the worst thing could possibly happen if we divorce? Does that mean that I will be happy? The kids may be a little happier because they wouldn't have to deal with all the drama. The deciding factor, the deciding factor is how willing your partner is to engage in the process of saving the relationship. That's the deciding factor. If they truly want to save the relationship, they would do everything and anything to save that relationship. Because like I said earlier, if a man finds value in his woman, he'll do anything to save that relationship. If he does not see value in you. He does not see value in the relationship. It's time to move on. Don't waste your life. Listen to what I'm telling you. Don't waste your life and keep complaining about bad behavior. Don't waste your life and keep complaining about bad behavior. It's time to move on, people. It's time to move on. Take it as a loss. Take that L and just move on. Because if not, you're just going to waste your life behind somebody that's not going to change. And I know I'm talking to somebody right now that you done been with an individual for a long time. Some of y'all have been together 4 or 5 years, and this joker is still doing the same thing they were doing 2 years ago, and they still doing it now. And you at your wit's end and don't know what to do. If you got to save this video and rewind it, play it again, Uncle T is spitting some knowledge, spitting some wisdom. I'm trying to help you. I don't want to see you waste another day of your life behind an individual who will not change. I know it's scary, especially when you've been with one person for a long time. It's scary out here. It's scary to find someone new, because from what I hear, the pickings are not good. And what happens is people want to stay what they're familiar with. Some women or some men would be like, well, I just want to stay with him. I know him. You know, I know this devil I got. I don't want to go get a new devil and have to learn him all over and learn the new devil. So I keep this devil I got. But you have to look at, is that really living? Is that really living your life? Is that really your purpose? To be with someone that doesn't want to change, doesn't even want to put a ring on your finger to make you a glorious woman, a proud woman, and you rather stay in this and waste your life. I can't emphasize enough. You deserve to be happy. Everybody deserves to be happy, especially when you're doing the right thing. Especially when you're doing the right thing and you're trying to do the right thing. You're trying to be responsible, trying to be accountable, and trying to do everything possible to be a good person. And you still get dogged out. But I hope there is something I said tonight to make somebody, put a fire up under somebody to say, you know what, Uncle T is right. There's some things got to change. And this message right here, this was for me. So I want you to share this. I want you to subscribe. Get your friends to subscribe, because this is what Uncle T is all about. This is real life issues, real life problems. I try to work through this with you. I try to give you some advice. This is what my show is all about. So if you're the kind of person that want to hear some real truth and want to hear some real stuff, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Until we meet again, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Uncle T is out.